Hey guys, it's Katie from Mattress Clarity. Today I'm reviewing the MyPillow pillow. You may be familiar with the brand because of their infomercials, or maybe because these are the pillows that broke the Guinness Book of World Records biggest pillow fight. So we know that they're good for a pillow fight, but are they right for you in your bedroom? Stick around because this review is going to cover a ton, from materials and construction to features and whether or not it's a good fit for you based on your sleep position. So if you're ready, let's get started. If you want to see a list of my favorite pillows, just Google Mattress Clarity Best Pillows. It'll be that first link that pops up. And I'm always kind of doing an informal survey. I want you to comment below and tell me how many pillows you're currently sleeping with. 1, 2, 3. I know I sleep with 1, but there are plenty of people who have more than 2 or 3 in their bed. So comment below and tell me. But now let's talk about this. Again, this is the MyPillow, but it's more specifically the MyPillow Premium pillow. If you go to MyPillow's website, you're going to see a bunch of different options. Just know that the one that I'm reviewing in this video is the MyPillow Premium in the medium firmness. Now, the outside cover of this pillow is 100% cotton, and the inside is their patented interlocking fill, but it's basically just chunks of memory foam or chunks of polyurethane foam in here. Now, it comes in 2 different sizes, standard or king. This is the standard. It's 16.5 inches wide, 26 inches long, and it's got a 2-inch gusset on the side. Now, the MyPillow comes in a bunch of different firmness levels, and they're all color-coded. So we're going to go into how to pick the best firmness for you, but just know that this is the medium firmness, and it's machine washable and dryable. They all are, which is awesome. Comes with a 10-year warranty, and if you get them on MyPillow's website, it's a 60-day money-back guarantee. But I do want to let you know that they're available at a bunch of different retailers, so make sure to check them, check for the best price. If you get it on MyPillow's website like we did at full price, it's $59.99 for a standard and $10 more for a king. Now let's talk about how to find the right firmness for you. When you go to pick out your MyPillow Premium, you're gonna have to pick your fill choice or how firm you want your pillow. So it's color coded. Yellow is the least firm, then you've got white is medium, green is a little bit more firm, and blue is the firmest. Now, one way to help you pick it out is that they have a little guide for you. There's 4 questions. They ask you whether or not you're a man or a woman, your sleep position, what your t-shirt size is, and whether or not you've had a down or feather pillow in the past. Once you fill out those questions, it's gonna make a suggestion to you. For me, I'm a back and side sleeper. I wear about a medium t-shirt, and they suggested this medium fill. So you can use MyPillow's website to help you find the right firmness, but another general guide is based on your sleep position. If you're primarily a stomach sleeper, you tend to need the flattest, softest pillow, and then if you move your way up, back sleepers need a medium, and side sleepers tend to need the most firmness and the most soft with your pillow. So here's what I think are the pros of the MyPillow Premium based on my experience. So I do think that if you like support, you like a foam pillow, you're gonna like this one. It's got those big chunks of shredded foam in here. And because they're chunks and they're separated, it does promote airflow, so it is a pretty breathable pillow. I also love how easy it was to clean. I just threw it in the washing machine and the dryer. And I do love that you have different firmness options with it. All right, let's talk about the things you need to consider before buying the MyPillow Premium. So the first thing is that it's got a very thin outer cover. It's 100% cotton, not particularly soft cotton, but the big thing here is that it's very lumpy because you're getting those big chunks of memory foam right against your face. If you're a stomach sleeper or side sleeper, it's gonna be unavoidable. You will feel the chunks of foam in your pillow. Should also talk a little bit about the price. So at full price for a standard size, it's $59.99. Now, based on this simple construction, the fact that there's not a lot of added features here, I don't know if that's the best value for this pillow. I would definitely make sure to try to get it at a better price or on sale if possible. And last but not least, with the maintenance of this pillow, it is easy to clean, but the foam will go flat on you, especially when it's compressed overnight. You're gonna need to throw it in the dryer and fluff it up probably once or twice a week. I want to take a quick second to tell you about the best way to care for your pillow. When you get your MyPillow, it's going to come compressed and rolled up, and you're going to open it and wonder what you got because it's so flat. Make sure you throw it in your dryer for about 15 minutes. Let those foam cells really expand, give it as much loft as possible. And then when it comes to actually washing your pillow, follow the care instructions that are on the tag or in the little booklet that they give you. It will depend on whether or not you have a top loader or a front loader with how many things you add to the load to keep it balanced. But you can machine wash it and then do a low tumble dry. It took me about 2 cycles to get it fully dry, but it was very simple. They also recommend that you wash your pillow about every 4 months. Let's talk about the best sleeping position for you with the MyPillow Premium. So keep in mind that you're gonna decide what the best firmness level is for you based on the fill guide questions they have or based on your sleep position. This is the medium firmness pillow. I'm 5'7", about average body type, average weight, and I'm a back and side sleeper, so they suggested the medium pillow for me. And I have to say, I do think it is a good fit on my back. I do have to fluff it occasionally because it does get a little bit flat over time, but I do like it best on my back. When I move to my side, while there is some some loft and firmness right after I throw it in the dryer and let it firm up. It does dissipate over time, and I'm not a big fan of the lumps on the side of my face. If you are a stomach sleeper, you're probably gonna wanna go with that yellow color, the flattest pillow option, the least firm option. And larger side sleepers, I'm gonna let Martin tell you more about what he thinks.
Hey guys, Martin here to offer a different perspective. I'm a larger person than Katie. I'm also more of a side sleeper, so I want to give my experience with the MyPillow here. So as Katie mentioned, you have many options in terms of firmness, 5 options. And towards the firmer end, you're going to have green and then blue. The green is probably the best fit for someone of my size. I'm 230 pounds, but Katie is definitely lighter than me, so she went with the white, which is going to be more of a medium firmness. But keep that in mind as I'm reviewing this white pillow. So starting on my back, a very good match for me. My head sinks in, not too far, good support on my neck. Moving to my side, I am feeling somewhat smothered by the pillow, so not the best match for me when I'm on my side. However, when I'm on my stomach, I'm a larger person. It compresses pretty much all the way, so a good match for stomach sleeping. A note on the feel, though, it is kind of a lumpy pillow overall, so I prefer something with more of that slow-moving memory foam feel, so not my favorite in terms of feel.
All right, that's my take on the MyPillow Premium pillow in the medium firmness. Now remember, I do think it's a good fit for back sleepers if you're looking for that memory foam feel, but there's some things about it, probably the lumpiness on the inside and just the fact that it's a very simple pillow with not a lot of added features or added technology in here. I don't think it really matches that full $59.99 price tag. You can probably find something with similar construction for less. That being said, it is pretty easy to wash. So if you want to try it out, go for it. Ask me any questions you might have below. If you want a personal recommendation, I'm happy to do that too. We do a ton more than just review mattresses at Mattress Clarity, so like or subscribe for some more content, and I hope I see you again soon. Thanks!